Hey, we're Jaij.
I'm Jacob.
I am Imogen.
I'm Jess. And I am Alice.
And this is Conventions into the Thriller genre. Now the films, or the thrillers that we've chosen to look into are Abduction, Divergent, Shutter Island, Donnie Darko, Pulp Fiction, Jaws and The Walking Dead.
The first film that we looked at was Abduction, which was directed by John Singleton in 2011 and starred Taylor Lautner and Lily Collins. The film opens with Nathan riding on the front of a pickup truck with his friend Jake driving it. They're shown arriving at a party where the other main character, Karen, is seen for the first time. The main feature is that none of what happens is given away in the opening. The location is on a mysterious road in the woods which creates tension and a mysterious atmosphere. The typical characters are Nathan, who is the hero, and Karen, who is the damsel in distress. The music playing includes lots of different beats which builds tension. Most of the camera shots were medium and long shots, as well as tracking and establishing shots.
Another thriller film we looked at was Shutter Island, which was directed by Martin
Scorsese.
In 2010. It starred Leonardo DiCaprio and Mark Ruffalo. The first thing shown is a boat emerging from the fog as it sails across the ocean. It zooms in to show two men on the boat having a conversation. All of a sudden, the music changes and there is a shot of an island which shows its isolation. A key feature is the amount of tension that is built up throughout the opening. The location of the opening is on a boat. The two main characters were men, but we didn't get told much about them, which also creates mystery. Most of the camera shots were medium and long shots, as well as an sampling shot of the island.
I then looked into Pulp Fiction, which is a film by Quentin Tarantino, starring John Travolta, Samuel L. Jackson and Uma Thurman. It followed the lives of two mob hitmen, a boxer, a gangster's wife and a pair of diner bandits, whose lives intertwine in four tales of violence and redemption. One feature is a feeling of suspense. This is shown throughout as Marcellus Wallace's briefcase, as you never know what's actually inside. Settings are urban locations, for example, restaurants or motels. Music is at random points where appropriate, like in a bar or a cafe. There's no background music, which adds great tension when something actually happens. A lot of close-ups are used to show the emotions of characters' faces, like when Jaws is reciting Ezekiel 25:17. There are mid-shots as well to show the men holding the guns on each other. The characters are two hitmen in suits, a boxer trying to get out of crime, a gangster's wife who's supposed to be extremely attractive, who's the femme fatale, and a mob boss who's very powerful and angry, and two bandits who just want money.
Next film we looked at was Divergent, which was directed by Neil Berger in 2011. The main stars were Shailene Woodley, Theo James and Kate Winslet. The opening shows the panning shot of the gate around the city and also has a voiceover explaining to the audience about the fraction system they have and all of the different fractions. A key feature is that nothing to do with what is going to happen is given away in the opening again. The film is set in a futuristic Chicago, but there are no main characters shown in the opening. The music that is used is very mysterious and eerie. Most of the camera shots used are medium and long shots and a panning and establishing shot.
The next film we looked at was a psychological thriller. The brilliant Donnie Darko was directed by Richard Kelly in 2001. It's about a troubled teenager who is manipulated into committing a series of crimes. In the opening sequence, you were introduced to the protagonist, Donnie Darko. You see him waking up outside in an isolated area. He is then shown in a very strange way by his slow movements and confusion, but then he has a quick mood change and turns around and smiles, which creates a very sinister mood. A key feature of this is that he doesn't reveal what is going to happen, but also builds a lot of tension due to the way Donnie is acting. The characters that we meet are Donnie's love interest. There are a variety of camera shots used, which include steady cam shots, long shots and high angle shots.
I looked into The Walking Dead, Season 5, Episode 1, No Sanctuary, which was directed by Greg Nicotero. It starred Andrew Lincoln, Norman Reedus and Stephen Yeun. Now, the story follows Rick and the others, who are still trapped in a boxcar at Terminus, which is inhabited by a cannibalistic cult. Now, they have friends outside of Terminus who are trying to help them escape, but with no luck so far. Key features include neither groups being true protagonists or antagonists, and many moments where the main characters are nearly killed. The main location is a big rundown train terminal with many sinister rooms, like memorials or shrines or a butcher room, and there's also a big dense forest with a rundown shack. The music is normally orchestral and eerie to create tense atmosphere, or deep bass is used constantly as action is about to occur to build up the action and create tension. A variety of camera work is also used to build up the tension, including extreme close-ups of them forging their weapons or a blurred first-person viewpoint to show how vulnerable the characters are.
The last film we looked at was Jaws, which is directed by Steven Spielberg in 1975 and starred Richard Dreyfuss and Roy Scheider. The first shot shows Amity Island, where the character Chrissy decides to go for a late night swim but gets attacked by Jaws. A police officer decides to shut the beach after more attacks and orders a fisherman called Quint to find the shark that killed them all and kill it so nothing like this happens again. The key features are that the atmosphere in the film is always very tense and mysterious. The location of the film is set on the fictional Amity Island and also in the sea when they are trying to kill him. Characters shown in this scene are the victim, Chrissy, the police officer and the fisherman, Quint. The theme tune to the film is often used to build up tension in the audience when children are coming. There are lots of point of view shots where the victims are getting attacked, as well as high angle shots, low angle shots, close-ups and long shots. The thing that most intrigues the audience is that there is never really a close-up of the shark.
Thank you for watching our video. We should have a video coming up soon on the inspirations of our film, and we should have some others coming up about other thriller films that we've been researching, so hope you enjoy.
See you later!
Okay, I'm recording now because, yeah.
Ow!
Now the film's 17. There are mid shots as well to show the men holding.
This shot shows Amity Island, where the character Chrissy when children are coming.
Have fun in Neverland.